We're on Facebook all the time, scrolling up, scrolling down, mindlessly many times. What are we looking for? We don't know. But there are certain things that are so beautiful there. And I guess in search of that beautiful, we are just listening to crap of so many people at many times. People are posting things, you can clearly tell they haven't written it. It's all AI. In fact, I was playing with AI just last week, or I sent it to the office.
Yes.
I gave it a command. I said, can you please look at this and tell me, within 3 seconds, it had a whole article for me. Even an expert wouldn't be able to do that.
But I also think smartphones have made our attention span smaller, right? We want immediate gratification all the time. So part of that scrolling is also there's so much information going through your feed, and your mind is just working so much faster, right? I always say, how can you buy a home virtually? You have to walk into a home and feel it. Like it's just something, and that's what we're needed for, right? When you walk in the home, what can we guide you? What is that skin to skin touch, basically, that you can do for a house? It's not something that you can do by online shopping. Even when you do clothes online, right?
It's not the
same
thing. Namaskar and welcome to Real Estate on Track on ITV Gold. And of course, as you all know, every time we have this lovely brother-sister duo, that is Sanjeev Aneja ji and Alka Aneja. And of course, if you want to call them, you can always call them. 732-494-2211 is the number. And welcome to both of you.
It's a pleasure like always.
Thank you, Pia.
Yes, I have been thinking about it, and I wanted to talk to you, and I thought let's start with that. AI, artificial intelligence, it is big time in the news right now. So first, let's talk about that. How is it going to impact? Is it going to impact even real estate or not?
So AI will impact everything, but it will be different way of doing things. See, I don't know if you remember year 2000, Y2K came. Remember Y2K?
Yes, oh my God, we thought we were all going to die.
In 1999, everybody thought, oh my God, every computer is going to crash, planes are going to come down, blah, 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 blah. Everything happened, and they were all afraid at 12 o'clock in the night, when the time switches, what will happen? Nothing happened, right? Then internet came at one point. And when internet came, which was probably right before that, obviously, everybody thought in real estate, we will be done. Real estate is going to be, what will people do? Now it affected a lot of industries. Travel industry went away. Good thing about real estate industry is this is a personal business. However, nothing is irreplaceable in life. So internet came and we thought, or the industry thought, or many people got so scared, what will we do now? You know what internet did to us? Make life so easy.
100%.
The consumers were aware of what's going on in the market. Our clients now know sometimes more about the inventory than we know, because they are getting the automatic updates saying this listing came on the market. So internet made things easier. Internet made things, obviously internet has created a lot of problems. Internet brought smartphones. If you go to a family of four of us are sitting on our smartphone, including me being guilty of it. We are doing something and we have no idea what we're doing sometimes. We are on Facebook all the time, scrolling up, scrolling down, mindlessly many times. What are we looking for? We don't know. But there are certain things that are so beautiful there. And I guess in search of that beautiful, we are just listening to crap of so many people at many times.
But I also think smartphones have made our attention span smaller, right? We want immediate gratification all the time. So part of that scrolling is also there's so much information going through your feed, and your mind is just working so much faster. You're not allowed to take a few minutes to respond to somebody.
And I feel like, even these smartphones have made a lot of people forget things.
Yes.
Because everything is on the phone. earlier times we used to
100%.
remember, for example, if it was, your birthday, my birthday, we would remember it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, unless it shows up, it, pops up that today is this.
No,
this,
but
that.
I
know,
have all my good
you-
friends' birthdays on my phone because I will forget if they're not on
You know
my
the
phone.
funny thing about Facebook? My birthday shows up. Pia sends me, happy birthday Sanjeev ji. Pia doesn't even remember a minute after that she wished me the birthday. So if I, next day, put in there, thank you everybody for your warmest wishes. I'm the most blessed person in the world. People think they're most blessed person in the world because Facebook gave the notification to somebody. Nobody knows what your birthday is, but people think they're so blessed, they have so many friends.
Exactly.
All these friends, if they met them at ShopRite, we wouldn't even recognize 90% of them. And we are so blessed to have friends
That is also
who,
true.
who don't even exist.
But that's
At
power of
least-
social media
But
more
it's
so.
just,
Yes.
I think
So-
to me, social media friends are they are
What-
not real
Right.
friends.
But what I'm saying is, if a month later, I put it there saying, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. Again, everybody will say, happy belated wishes. They are like, oh, we forgot. So nobody knows what's going on. We have become artificial right now.
Yeah.
Now that brings artificial intelligence, AI comes into picture. Imagine if we are so artificial now,
What would happen?
what
when
is about
this-
to happen. This is going to be scary. See, internet has created a lot of, all these scams are internet scams. All these things, people who lose everything are internet scams. Imagine AI when your voice is yours, the face looks yours, the message looks so real, your voice, people have no idea that this is AI. So unless there are some rules and regulations in place, some scary times are about to happen. Will this aid in many things? Cancer treatments, heart treatments, whatever. But also in this will become cloning. There will be other issues that will come
But
up.
how about real estate? Do you think it
So,
will?
so we're getting into real estate.
Yes.
Obviously, see if this body part hurts, the whole body, the mind says, I'm hurting. So if we are saying there's a negative here, and negative here, and negative here, real estate is going to be equally negative too. People are going to be scamming. There are a lot of things. Even today, people are posting things. You can clearly tell they haven't written it. It's all AI. In fact, I was playing with AI just last week, or I sent it to the office.
Yes.
I gave it a command. I said, can you please look at this and this and tell me, within 3 seconds, it had a
the
whole,
thing.
whole article for me. Even an expert wouldn't be able to do that. It was not only well written, it was well divided.
Now we know where Sanjeev ji is getting the
No,
articles from.
but I don't. I hate
articles
them.
so long.
I hate them.
I mean,
I don't. I
if
think.
people
I think
are
it
doing
takes-
that, I feel like
Yeah.
they are getting worse in the sense they will even lose
Lose
that.
that, yes.
Right.
You know
So
how
that-
to write and how
right,
to
right.
say
When I
stuff.
write my Facebook post, it is because some idea clicked in and I want to do it. AI is not real. AI is not natural. But can somebody duplicate me instantly with my words automatically? And the answer is absolutely. AI is capable of doing that. And that's where the problem is going to come in real estate scams also again. You don't know who's telling. There was a major scam in real estate where people were stealing an email, and then the scammer would send an email to the buyer saying your closing is tomorrow, wire all the monies to this account. And it looked like that came from their buyer's attorney or the title company. So the buyer would send all the money, and at the closing, normally the
crazy.
numbers are 100,000, 200,000 or 25,000, whatever your down final payment is. Now the attorneys write at the bottom of every email, be careful, call if you get an email to verify that this was me.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
technology has benefits, technology has negatives. Biggest answer to this whole thing is be careful. If it looks like a scam, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it's a duck. There was this Facebook posting I put as a public service announcement, and Facebook actually unpublished.
I was going to ask you about that because
I'm
I
surprised
read
they took that post
Yeah.
down.
And-
so you know what this post was? I have seen few people tagging few friends and saying, "Hey, by the way, did you know? Did you hear what
Yeah.
happened?
Oh my God, I can't believe
I
this
cannot
person
believe or
is-"
something."
Yeah.
And then they put it link.
I think the fact that there's a keyword link in there, they don't want to put it in. And they'll now come back and allow your post in a few days.
If they've rejected, they're not sitting there and looking back.
I had one of my posts rejected, and 2 days later they allowed it because they do some whatever.
So
Filtering.
again, going back to your AI thing, real estate is going to become different. The things are going to become you will see the descriptions of homes
Yeah.
that are not real anymore.
Yeah.
The home will describe through AI written, the words will be written by AI. But the biggest challenge, forgetting real estate for a moment, our kids will not have brains anymore.
yeah, because everything is done by AI. As you said it, you give it a command, and
Right.
everything is right
The
there.
kids don't need a brain.
You know what the calculator did? Calculator
Took away our
in our
brain.
country, if in America at least at this point, if you went to a child and said 3 times 9, they need a calculator for it.
Yeah.
They've lost the whole memory thing completely. We don't remember the names. We don't remember
I
their
don't think
phone
it's
numbers.
now. I think I have seen this 30 years back. Also,
Because calculators started
going
that.
to a cash register and they would be like, "Wait a second, ma'am," and they'll be just calculating on
Hmm.
the calculator. While as you're like, "This is just 2 plus 2. It's not
Right.
even more
Yeah,
than
yeah,
that."
yeah.
You know?
Best is when they have to give out change.
Right.
The amount that they have to figure out how to give out change. So it's like, okay, let me help you on this. How to give
Exactly.
out change.
So humans are going to become less humans, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Smarter, the people who are going to work on this, they may be still smart, but they are saying the AI is so smart that at one point the computers will be doing computer work. Humans will not even be needed for that.
But you know, if it goes to, I would say, real estate, I don't think it will have that personal touch
Yeah.
and the expertise that
100%.
you guys bring.
That
So it
aspect
won't
will
happen.
not
So yeah, that will always stay.
Yeah.
But that's where the difference between good and bad will be. Are you dealing with somebody who has the knowledge, or are you dealing with somebody who plugged things in AI and then they met with you? They created a beautiful marketing piece and they send it to you, and you are so impressed with that marketing piece, but you forgot that the person who did it has no knowledge of how to represent you properly. But we are all said and done, again, we've talked about this again and again. The qualities that come first of the right agent are putting people first,
Yep.
doing it with honesty and integrity.
right.
AI can never ever take that away. See, interaction of people and taking care of people and doing it with honesty and integrity cannot be taken away by AI ever.
No.
That's a personal touch, and that's what will make all the difference for the right people in the world.
Yeah, so during the pandemic, a lot of people do look at the house virtually and buy it, right? I always say, how can you buy a home virtually? You have to walk into a home and feel it. Like,
yeah.
it's just something, and that's what we're needed for, right? When you walk in the home, what can we guide you? What is that skin to skin touch, basically, that you can do for a house? It's not something that you can do by online shopping. Even when you do clothes online, right?
It's not the same
same
thing,
You can't
yeah.
feel the material, you can't feel anything. So a house, you need to take a look at the home. And of course, AI is going to impact all the industries, but I think ours will, that personal touch and finding that right agent becomes so important for you, because you do need to find someone who's going to be your partner through this journey that you have.
And you bring up a good point, that virtual showings. That you can do a 3D model, you can do all those models out
But
there.
it's not the same thing.
It's not the same.
Not.
Now, if you're buying an investment property where you're not going to live in, all you're looking at income and expense on it, and saying this makes sense for me, I don't care where it is. It becomes a little different issue because there is no emotion involved in it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, for your primary home, there are people who have bought it, people who have regretted it, because you cannot feel the neighborhood.
Right.
Remember, location matters.
Absolutely.
Even if the home is the best home, the power lines were hidden away, the garbage of the neighbor was hidden away, the barking dog wasn't heard, all that stuff gets missed away. Your right agent is pointing out all those things to you, because that is style of living inside the home. It's not just a home. It's the style of living in the home that matters.
Right.
So-
and it also affects your how you're going to live there. Things that you may not even think about because you go in a busy road to a house and you don't notice that it's spring break and there isn't any traffic on the road right now, right? So that's where we come in and saying, hey, this is spring break. This is not normal traffic. But an honest realtor will point out those guidelines for you, which you may not have thought of. And that's what we're there. We're not there to point out this is the living room, this is the dining room, this is the kitchen. You don't need us for that. You know, you can do it yourself. If there's a toilet, you'll figure out it's a bathroom. You need us for other things that we can do.
Yep, yep. So time will tell.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, don't be scared when things change in life. Real estate is changing, like we have talked in the past. The developments are happening. It looks like things will settle soon. But real estate by itself, the whole model is changing. AI is going to impact a lot of other things.
Yeah.
There will be false advertising, unfortunately, because of AI. It's not because anything else. AI is just dressing up somebody completely and making it look good. All powder, all lipstick, all whatever. But the truth is, you get married and you find out that was not the lady or man you were getting married to. But it is what it is. What do you do about it? So we will see what the effect is. This is in the infancy stages. AI is just developing. Even big companies don't know exactly how they're going to take it.
Yeah.
There is an ethics issue in AI that people like Elon Musk, who's such a smart scientist, is worried about how AI will be misused.
It will be.
Yeah.
I'm
It has
sure
to.
it's
Everything
already
gets
getting
misused.
misused. You know.
Yeah.
So many people will do the wrong things, unfortunately. Be aware, be careful, don't be caught in any scams, don't be caught in any trap. If there is one lesson today, be aware that
And be
AI
a
may
savvy
look,
person, I
be a
would
savvy
suggest.
person,
Yes.
and be aware what our kids are doing, because poor kids may get the worst of this in this whole thing. They'll get caught into it. Their brains are not going to work as they should. So these are tough times.
I mean, I think that's what you and me feel, but for them, that is what they have seen day one.
They haven't
I-
seen.
I-
They don't
I-
know
They
what a
haven't seen any
landline
other
is.
way.
But
Yeah.
that's why they don't know 2 plus 2. They will
That's
just
what
go
I'm
to-
saying. They
They-
haven't seen any other
Yeah.
way. They think it's normal.
And,
Yeah.
and the question really also comes is, do we really need to learn the multiplication of 12 by 12? They can do 12 by 12 in a heartbeat. They can do 12 by 999 and 999 in a heartbeat because the calculator is there. Or you
Or
put the-
Siri is there, or
Yeah,
Alexa is there.
Exactly. So the brain is not going to be used as
Yeah.
much, period.
I mean,
And
I think
anything
in
you don't
earlier
use-
times we would remember everybody's phone number, and now it's become like
Yeah.
it's like a rare thing.
It's a rare thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And anything you don't use becomes useless, unfortunately, in life. I was telling Alka the other day on a different example. You cannot walk. You go to a physical therapist, and physical therapist's job is to make you walk. But physical therapist is so caring. She says, "Here's a wheelchair. I know you cannot walk. Why do you have to go through the effort of doing anything? Sit on a wheelchair and you'll be okay." You know what you've done to the patient? You've taken away ability of walking completely. Now, wheelchair, it was so caring, the person was. What a great physical therapist. They give a wheelchair for this person to sit on and walk.
No,
Right.
but they're supposed to make you walk. Why
They're
would they
sp-
let you?
But they're supposed to make you walk, but it hurts.
But
if they
they are
make you walk.
supposed to push you so that
Exactly
you can
right.
walk.
That's what
That's
we're
their
talking
job.
about. Right.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. So
I'm speechless.
don't be caring in a way that it hurts somebody instead of help somebody.
It hampers someone's growth.
It hampers
basically.
completely.
Yes.
You take away their ability completely. And with time, now the ability goes away 100%. And the muscles don't work. Every single muscle is like that.
Absolutely.
I don't know why you're laughing. We were just having a conversation, so she's laughing for whatever that is.
I think
But-
from AI we
I know.
ended up in the
But
physical
again, AI,
therapy zone.
this is really conversation of
Yes.
AI.
Yes.
It will take the
It'll take
brain
away the
muscles
brain.
away.
Yeah.
And if the brain doesn't function,
Then
what
you
is
need
left,
AI.
right, what is left after
Yes.
that?
Yes.
It's the most important thing after the heart.
I'm curious to see whoever is watching, how are your industries affected by AI, and have you started to see anything? It'd be interesting for us to get a comment from
or,
the industry.
actually, if you are an AI expert,
Yeah.
and if you want to come to our office and tell us few things about it, you've been learning real estate from us, we would love to hear and learn AI from you. We would
Yeah.
love to do that. Reciprocation is a great thing. So we are giving it for free. Come on, give us some free sessions. We want to grow also, and we want to learn also what are the wrong things we should be worried about, what are the right things we should be implementing.
Absolutely.
That's how we all grow.
Absolutely.
So good point. Thank you so much. If you're listening, email to us, sanjeev@ontracrealty.com, alka@ontracrealty.com, pia@itvgold.com.
Yes.
All of us are here. Send us, tell us you're available, and we'll make sure we get you in to be as a guest speaker for us.
Absolutely. I think that will be an interesting topic to talk about.
I'm glad you brought up AI.
I have been just, thinking about it, and especially you, because you read a lot, you know a lot, and you post a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
and I experiment with it just to see what is it doing. And I can tell you for sure, it writes better than I do. It is faster than I can write ever. I mean, everything comes typewritten to me. So
Your
imagine
work
on
is
Facebook,
done. You don't
Yeah,
need to do
when I write
anything.
on Facebook, it takes me while. First you have to think.
Yeah, you have
Then
to
you have
think
to
what
write.
you're gonna write.
Then you have to reread it. Then you have to make sure, is this okay? Then you have to post
But
it.
it's human. So even on Facebook or any social media or wherever you're reading it, if it's an AI generated comment, most likely you can see that it's AI generated,
and
that
there
it's not human generated.
ex- Exactly.
And there are services out there. There is a service I can subscribe to that will give me articles every day and put my name in there. So there are people, I can tell so many agents who are posting every day, it's clearly they're not writing anything of it. It's every single day, it's same, the company has, they paid the company has given the information.
Yeah.
Now is it wrong? And nothing is wrong, nothing is right, but being genuine means you are telling what you know.
Absolutely, and I think we can talk for hours and
Hours on
hours on AI. But
Yeah, it's a hot
Yes,
topic. I mean,
it
people
is.
talking about AI stocks. People who are making money have made so much money in AI stocks. So there are people who are going to get so rich because of this. And then there are people who are going to say, "Oh, I'm so scared. I'm not going to do it." You have to adapt. Any new thing, you
Has
have to learn, you have to adapt, and you have to accept.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise, you are left behind completely. Anything in life.
Anything.
absolutely, and I think it was wonderful listening to you, and especially the
always.
one like you went to AI and gave
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
commands, and you got
See,
the
when
whole.
I'm teaching, when I'm talking to our team, and I tell them to do certain things and all. If I don't experiment, how
That's
can I
right.
tell them?
No, absolutely. You
Right.
have to experiment yourself first,
Right.
and then only you can
Exactly.
tell anybody else.
That's how any
Exactly.
leader does it.
Exactly.
Wonderful. So let's move on and let's talk about if you have any featured home listing for the week.
Sure, we have a Westgate unit, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and that is in Westgate Drive with a 1-car garage and a basement, and it's listed for $575. We also have a single-family home on 3843 Park Avenue. That's 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, on 0.46 acres of property with an in-ground pool and a 2-car garage, and that's listed at $975. So we have 2 wonderful homes. Give us a call before
And
it's too
again,
late.
like we always said, these are just only active listings we have left. We actually have one on Christie also, and that is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home with the car garage in there,
extension.
and 2-car garage actually, and an extension, and it's a
Yes.
beautiful home. It's on the market. It's an open house this Sunday. The price is
It's
$895, I believe. So come on to the open house and look at the home. But again, on multiple listings, we can show any home. Our team can show you any home listed by any broker, any sign you see, you can call us and we can take care of it. We are licensed in New Jersey. However, if you are watching us in New York, we can find somebody to refer you there in that area who can represent you well and take care of you also. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Really, I had a wonderful time talking about AI, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of our viewers who will, comment and who will want to come and talk to you guys.
We would
about
love to. We would love to have. We would love to learn. See, we don't know all of it. We
Yes.
all learn from each other all the time. So if you can become a teacher on that subject, we'll
love
we'll
to.
thank you for it. Yes.
Absolutely, and thank you so much, and we'll be back next week again, same time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Namaste.